Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart. A city in a deep breath, waiting for us to play our part. Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart. A city in a deep breath, waiting for us to play our part.
Milwaukee is a city that will greet you, shake you up, darte un beso after mean mugging the mess out of you to make sure you're cool. Milwaukee is a city that will ask you to take off your shoes, offer you some Kool-Aid, un agua fresca, sit on the front stoop with you, walk you to the corner store.
Milwaukee is indigenous. It is, always will be, as it once was, the good land. Back before bridges divided brown and black folks, before industry dumped chemicals, before settlers brought genocide. Milwaukee is an open hand with lines like rivers, cracks on the pavement maps alive with stories of hard living and everyday hustle.
Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart.
Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart. A city in a deep breath, waiting for us to play our part.
Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart. A city in a deep breath, waiting for us to play our part. STITCH began in the summer of 2009 as a safe space for young people to come together from across Milwaukee to connect and build community. STITCH is not your typical open mic. If you attend, you won't just see poetry, but also visual art, MCs, musicians, and dancers.
The name STITCH came out of us acknowledging that Milwaukee is really segregated. And so every week we would use 2 rotating venues, making sure that we would have people travel from wherever, one side of town to the other side of town. That way people have the opportunity to actually leave their neighborhoods and see what other parts of the city look like.
Our first year we had such high attendance that it became really obvious that STITCH needed to continue. Since the first year, we've introduced different components like workshops led by community organizations and local and national artists, and we even published our own anthology. This summer, we are excited to be taking on our biggest project yet, the STITCH Milwaukee Community Mural Project.
The Community Mural Project seeks to reclaim public space. In Milwaukee, we have a lot of empty lots, empty walls, boarded up houses, and old buildings, and so this mural project aims to beautify those spaces. And not only that, is to have community members be involved in this whole process. There's a lot of murals and a lot of mural projects that are done by professional artists or outsiders from the very communities. And so we believe that our own people have their own stories to share, and they have their own abilities to be able to beautify our own neighborhoods.
Put your hands in the sky, cause we reaching for a better place. Nowadays it's getting hard just to keep pace. Days passing by, months, years, and an alarming rate. Don't leave it up to fate. What's stopping us from being great? Clear path in front of me, but I'm running the wrong way. See my dreams right in front of me. Reality someday. So I'm battling internally. Reaching for saving grace. Sometimes a ray of light can make the darkness dissipate, making mine shine bright so I can lead the way. Personal revolution, starting my own movement. All this time that we losing, what's the method you choosing?
Let your feet keep running. The world's so fast, gotta go see something. Sit still, but ain't nothing coming. The world's so fast, gotta go, gotta go like no refunding. Caught up in the hole, gotta get away from it. Let your feet keep running. The world's so fast, pass y'all in the slow-mo.
The mural itself will be made by community members from 2 neighborhoods in Milwaukee. Designed as one mural, the piece will coexist on separate ends of the city, challenging segregation and continuing to stitch our community together. With your contribution, this project will become a reality. Your donations will go towards paint, such as acrylics, outdoor enamel, spray paints, and primer. Plywood. Plywood is a significant component of our project. It will be used as our mural surface instead of a stationary wall, to ensure accessibility to members of both communities during the mural's creation. Installation. Once the mural has been created, it will be assembled in 2 public areas, half on the north side and half on the south side. transportation, to help us move community members and materials to both mural locations. Brushes, to paint with, of course. And finally, drop cloths, to help us keep our Milwaukee clean against any spills or debris during the mural's creation and installation.
Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart.
Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart. A city in a deep breath, waiting for us to play our part.
Our Milwaukee is a bruise away from broken, but a beat still full of heart. A city in a deep breath, waiting for us to play our part.